So if you're thinking about moving to the Phoenix area and you're not sure if it's the right place for you, you're not going to want to miss this video because I'm going to tell you the top 6 reasons why Arizona is a great place to call home. And some of them are downright surprising. Hello, this is Cheryl Willis over at the Real Agent Now group. And if this is the first time that you have visited our channel, please tap that little subscribe button and click that little bell so that you're notified each and every time we release a new video. Look, we're getting dozens of calls every single day and we love it. If you're kind of thinking that Phoenix is your jam and you want to know if it's a good fit and you have some really unique questions like schools or entertainment or freeway or proximity or pricing, what's going on in the market, look, the only way we're going to be able to answer your phone is if you pick up that phone, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, days, nights, or weekends. We got your back when moving to Phoenix, Arizona. All right, let's get started. The first thing I want to talk about, number 1, is the great neighborhoods and so many choices. Look, whether you are young, old, family, retired, a jet setter, a homebody, I'm telling you, there is a neighborhood, a home, a property that fits your needs. Whether you're buying or renting, you can call any part of the greater Phoenix area home. You'll just have to figure out what works best for you. There are definitely some areas that are hotter, trendier for the younger generation that offer a lot of nightlife options and a lot of social gatherings and walkability. And then there's also the family-friendly areas, the communities, the faith-driven, maybe community events, shopping, freeway access, job corridors. I'm telling you, there's so many different neighborhoods. If you want cactus, if you want green grass, if you want lakes, if you want mountain views, we literally have it all in the greater Phoenix area, and there are so many choices. Number 2, the most ideal state in America for sports and adventure. Where can you have as much sports and adventure diversity than anywhere? Some people will say we don't have a beach, and we don't have beach fronts, but we do have lake fronts. And so there's just as much fun in the sun, in fact, more in the greater Phoenix area than any other state. Let me tell you, there are over 200 golf courses in the metropolitan area. That's kind of insane, right? I'm telling you, if you're a beginner golfer or you are just maybe someone that wants to watch golf, January is a very big month for the greater Phoenix area with the Phoenix Open. Well, that's what they used to call it. Now it's called the Waste Management Phoenix People's Open kind of thing. It is insane. Let me tell you, if you're looking for events too, let's call that adventure. There is no shortage in the greater Phoenix area. If you are a sports fanatic, if you want to watch, we have every major league sports team here. Not just 1, not just 2, but 4. We have the Phoenix Suns, we have the Arizona Cardinals, we have the Arizona Diamondbacks, and we have Arizona Coyotes. We also have the Women's Basketball League, WNBA. We also have the indoor football. Don't forget, we have spring training. I mean, it is insane. If you are a sports fan, you're going to love it here. Even if you love playing hockey, we have indoor hockey arenas. We have sports complexes all over the greater Phoenix area. And if you or your children, your family are involved in club sports, Arizona is a hot spot for many of the tournaments and so many other things to do while the families are on excursion for these type of competitions and tournaments. As far as parks and outdoors, boy, could you not want more? I'm telling you, between the national parks and also the smaller parks that are within the city, we have over 180 public parks in the Maricopa County, and then we also have over 41,000 acres of mountain and desert here in the greater Phoenix area that will always be there. You don't have to worry about us being this massive concrete jungle, but at the same time too, guys, we're not all in the desert. It's kind of funny when I get questions. They're like, do you have snakes in your house? No, we don't have snakes in the house unless you live out in the desert. If you live where they live, kind of going into their territory, right? But as far as like adventure, oh my God, I have a dog and I am telling you, it is a hop and a skip to get up in the mountains. I always have water hiking, creek walking trails. My dog absolutely loves it. He's a healer and he just loves the outdoor. And I'm telling you, it's incredible. And he has been rattlesnake diversion trained. So he is trained to respond before we get near a rattlesnake, whether they're ready to get us or not. That's on the trails too, by the way, guys. I'm not talking about in the houses. So if you go into their neck of the woods, that's what you're going to find, the wild. You may even find some livestock on occasion. And if you're not careful, javelina and wild horses. Wild horses are absolutely gorgeous. Just make sure that they don't have their foal around. Otherwise, they're very territorial. If you love rock climbing, if you love mountain biking, if you love camping and hiking and fishing and water skiing, we have more water vessels registered in the state of Arizona than any other state in America. I have no idea why. Maybe it's just because it's so darn hot here in the summer and everybody likes to go out on the water. It's funny though, because we only have about 50% of homes with pools. Not every home has a pool, but I'm telling you, sport and adventure, again, hot air ballooning, jumping out of a plane. Don't forget, we're the Grand Canyon state, and I have been to the bottom of the Grand Canyon, and it is amazing. I'm telling you, if you're an outdoor enthusiast, there's going to be no other state that compares. All right, number 3. This is super important, especially in these economic times. Are you so tired of hearing those terms? Number 3 is career and business opportunities. I actually have helped a whole family move here. They were from the Seattle area, Amazon executive. And one of the things that he shared with me was, you really need to tell everybody there's a lot more than just chip manufacturing here. Although we have a massive amount of chip manufacturing that is continuing to grow in the greater Phoenix area. It's insane that what we have going on out here. And I'm telling you, there are several states in America that are going to be on the forefront of that technology, and Arizona is the top state. We have Intel already out here that is expanding their presence by a $20 billion building. That will be the campus extension. They have 4 fabs. They will have 2 more. That will be opening up late next year. And Taiwan Semiconductor already has slated to build a 3 million square foot campus that is enormous. And they just announced they're going to be bringing in another $46 billion to expand that even more. We all know there's a chip thing going on, and America needs to get ahead of that, right? But aside from that, here's the different industries that we have in the greater Phoenix area. And this is super important because I think there's a lot of people that are in the high-tech areas like Seattle, Washington, Portland, Oregon, San Francisco, Los Angeles, that the reason they're staying there is because if they change employers, are they going to have opportunities? Are they stuck in this pigeonhole? We have advanced business services. We have aerospace and defense. Autonomous vehicles are huge out here. We have blockchain. We have cybersecurity, finance and insurance, healthcare, biomedical, semiconductors, software, IT. I'm telling you, it is very diverse here in the greater Phoenix area. Back during the market crash in 2008, the city of Phoenix came together, the Greater Phoenix Economic Council, GPEC, came together and said, we're never letting Arizona have this happen again. We are going to diversify our industries and we are going to set ourselves up for success. Here's some of the other things that Arizona is huge on: operational, advanced manufacturing, data centers, e-commerce, logistics, and distribution. We are in the perfect location for that. The unemployment rate here in Arizona is one of the lowest in the country. I know that we've been waiting for the unemployment rate to go up to help curb this inflation. I just don't know if that's going to happen in Arizona. We have so many jobs being created. It is unbelievable. And companies still moving here in the masses, a lot of them from California. It is cheaper for the employer. And if it's less expensive to run their operations, not only do the employees benefit the same because they find areas that have a 35-minute commuter shed, meaning that their median employee's income could purchase a home within 35 minutes. If you're coming from California, chances are your commute is more than 35 minutes in order for you to afford a home. I'm telling you, there's so many opportunities in the greater Phoenix area. You got to come and check it out. All right, number 4, we're going to talk about the fabulous food here in Arizona. Everybody wants to know what it's like to really live and drink and eat and enjoy the greater Phoenix area. Let me tell you, it's not exactly like Los Angeles. It's not going to be everybody wants to be a star and everyone looks like a model and everyone is bougie. If you ask me, we're kind of a chill California, which I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing for people that live here. But if you ask me, there are so many things that you can enjoy in these larger metropolitan areas that are known for like their food cuisine, their foodie environment, or also events and concerts and artists. And I'm telling you, Arizona is just where the chill people live. And it's the same of a sort. Some of the most amazing chefs have come here to be the beginning of that culinary excellence in the greater Phoenix area. We've actually finally made it on several of the foodie channels. And as far as food travel, Phoenix is now on the map. Number 5, excellent connectivity. Now, this could be a couple of different ways, but the way it's put in this, by the way, is a released article from Fabulous Arizona, which is a lifestyle magazine. They're the ones that put this list of 6 together. And although their idea of excellent connectivity means proximity and location to world travel and also to other destinations. So not only is this great for employers, it's great for employees, it's great for families. Look, I live here in the greater Phoenix area. I love to get out and about. Look, I can get to San Francisco in an hour and 45 minutes. And when there is an hour difference between Arizona and California, we can leave here at 12 noon and get to LA at 12 noon. It's a 1-hour flight. I can drive my dog to the beach. I head straight out to Huntington Beach. We're there in 4.5, 5 hours, depending on if we stop. I can also get down to Puerto Penasco, which is Rocky Point, Mexico. And it's so fun. And it used to be kind of like Tijuana, but it's not like that anymore. It's becoming more like Cabo. What I mean by all that is it used to be kind of a small town where everything was really cheap. It's not so much anymore. There's these beautiful high-rise condominiums, and that's only a 4.5 hour drive, also from the greater Phoenix area. And it's kind of fun. There's a couple of different things that go on in Rocky Point where there is literally the entire population that's down there at that time is from Phoenix. So we do have beaches. It's just a little bit longer of a drive. Flights are super easy to get out of the greater Phoenix area. You just pop on in from Phoenix. You can go direct to Hawaii. You can go to Oahu and Maui. Las Vegas is also a 4.5 hour drive or a 1-hour flight. I can also get to Chicago in a few hours. I can get to Dallas in a few hours. Direct flights literally anywhere. And as far as driving around the entire greater Phoenix area, we have a fantastic freeway system. So that's what I was going to say about connectivity. So with the easy freeway systems, you can get to anywhere, either on surface streets, north, south, east, west, or you can also take freeways. You don't have to avoid like freeways like you do if you're coming from California or Texas or Florida. Like you don't get that congestion. Here's another form of connectivity. Here's the weirdest thing. Verizon, in my opinion, is the best cell phone carrier in the greater Phoenix area. And I am telling you, I have no problems of not having cell phone coverage in just about anywhere in the greater Phoenix area. Now, if you have AT&T, not so good. We also don't get browning rollouts, whatever those things are called, where you lose power. So we get connectivity to the grid. So we get power all the time, non-interrupted. We get cell phone never interrupted. I'm telling you, it is solid here. Internet service, 2 thumbs up in my opinion. Number 6, this is one that you would probably never think. Education. There is so much educational choices here. It is not even funny. If we're talking about postgraduate, we're talking about 40 different colleges and universities in the greater Phoenix area. There's ASU, there's Maricopa Community Colleges all over the greater Phoenix area. There's Grand Canyon University, NAU up north. There's U of A at Tucson, but U of A has campuses up here in the greater Phoenix area. And let me tell you, like I said, there are a ton of, well, I guess that would mean about 32 other universities and colleges and institutions and technical schools that are in the greater Phoenix area. And here's the thing. Most of the people that are going to school in Arizona wind up staying in Arizona, or if they leave for a little while, they come on back. Here's the thing again about job growth in the greater Phoenix area. The greater Phoenix area between now and 2030 is slated to have a 15% employment growth compared to the national average of only 7%. So we are going to see twice as many jobs created here in the Phoenix area than anywhere else in the country. Look, there are a lot of other great reasons to move to the Phoenix area. They just didn't make the top 6 list for fabulous Arizona. But if you want to talk more about it, just give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, days, nights, weekends. We got your back when moving to Arizona. We'll answer all your questions. We'll help you formulate your plan for a relocation, which is totally different than just buying real estate. We want to be your go-to when you're thinking of moving to Phoenix. All right, guys, until next time, be kind, and I'll see you soon. Bye.